Hey guys, Wolf here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the things Titanfall did right, which are quite numerous in number actually. The game is very good. Respawn did an excellent job with the game. Despite all my videos about things they could have improved on, overall Titanfall is a great game and it really delivered, and for me, it was exactly what I expected and what I wanted out of the game. Starting with the first point, the game just played great. It's solid gameplay, great shooting, great movement, a great flow of action from start to finish to a map or to a match. It feels good. All the guns shoot well, the movement shoots well. I mean, that's what you expect when you get the guys who create Call of Duty. The flow of action as well. It's like caught on drugs. You just go, 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 and it's a lot of fun for people who like to play aggressively. And now that I'm trying to experiment more and I'm playing with the sniper rifle and doing different things, you can actually slow the gameplay down a little bit if you pull back and play a little conservatively with the sniper rifle and shoot at range. So far, I'm loving it. I've just started using the sniper rifle, and as you can see in the video, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm racking up kills. I even top the leaderboards with the sniper rifle, which is something I usually don't do with first-person shooters. It's either rifle or assault rifle or bust for me. The second thing I felt like they did right was making you feel like you were in the battle. While you're in the battle, NPCs are constantly going off, letting you know where things are going down at. They're letting you know if you're winning or if you're losing, if this objective's being taken or if this objective's being lost. That is great. Instead of having some anonymous, distant general or random voice that just throws you out of the experience, you actually get to know that your commander is telling you, hey guys, you're losing point B, get over there and take it now, which is a great way of making me feel like I'm actually in the battle. Even in the campaign, they did a great job with the NPCs constantly letting you know what is going on in the battle. I really want to see more of this. I think they can go further with it, and it's just a great experience. When you can feel like you're not playing a game and you're actually there, that's when the dev has really hit it home with you. Another great thing that Respawn does with Titanfall, which is something they're known for, is new small takes on the genre that really changes the way you play or can approach a game. Simple things like the wall running really changes the way we move in the game. You can Spider-Man or Daredevil your way across the map, jump down from the sky, shoot a guy in the back, jump up on the wall and take off again. It's a real blast to do this, and it really changes up the way you move in the game. It also combines well with the fact that Titans in general are just a great new addition to the first-person shooter genre, which has been lacking in innovation in a while now. So far, all we have is just your typical modern-day military. I mean, the most we get outside for vehicles is simple tanks and jeeps and stuff. The Titan is something new. It's a small, weaponized mech warrior that is basically a humanoid that has all kinds of different movements, guns, and abilities. Not to mention they come raining down from the sky and can land on other Titans and destroy them, and all their different abilities and effects. It is really awesome to just call in a Titan, and it really changes the way the game is approached. You have reasons to stay inside more to avoid the enemy Titans. You have reasons to come out to call your own Titans in. You need to decide, do I need to be in my Titan now, or should I jump out to help pick out these guys to cap this point? It adds a lot of variety to the game. It's a great addition, along with the aftermath scenes at the very end of a match. When the match is done, the losers of the match have to get to a ship to get out, and the winners of the match have to kill them or kill the ship before they get out. And once you die once in the epilogue, you're done. It can really change the way you play. Some people get really conservative then and call in their Titans or try and hide. Other people try and play super aggressive and get to the spot and try and break out last minute. It's a whole lot of fun when you get the aftermath scene. I really like it, and I think it was a great addition to the game. I mean, this is one of the things I really love about Respawn and why I follow them. They know how to take small things and really tweak them to change an entire game. It's a great thing that ability that a dev can have. One of the best things too that I really think Respawn knocks out of the park with Titanfall and just in general from what we've seen is they have great post-launch support. several times of playing MMOs, first-person shooters, all kinds of different games. The games will launch, and then post-launch, the support falls down considerably. There is like 0 to no support, and that often leads to issues. There are either no patches to add new content, balancing takes forever, bugs run rampant. I remember SWTOR, especially Star Wars: The Old Republic, had a lot of issues after launch, and it took them a long while to get the issues fixed. Star Wars: The Old Republic today is a pretty good MMO, but even 6 months after launch back in the day, it was still in terrible shape and needed a lot of adjustments to it. Titanfall, on the other hand, with Respawn at the helm, has really fixed issues. We're talking about balancing issues with the smart pistol or the satchels. The satchels at the beginning were just too destructive. I remember dropping Titans with them, dropping players and minions like they were nothing. They've really pulled those back and weakened them. That way the game is not too crazy with all the satchel charges being thrown everywhere. I mean, I remember you could run up to any building, throw a satchel in there, pull it. 9 times out of 10 you were going to get a pilot kill. Or you drop 2 on a Titan. That was at least half of its health. It was crazy how powerful those things were. But Respawn very quickly stepped in, weakened them, and drew them back in so the game became more playable. Same with the smart pistol. I never really felt like the smart pistol was too deadly, but a lot of players did. They felt like it killed pilots way too easily, and Respawn, of course, stepped in. Lengthened the time it would take to lock on to a pilot. So it really fixed the smart pistol. And these balancing issues are very important. Respawn has to get on those day one as soon as they pop up, and they've done an excellent job of that. Not only that, they've also added quite a bit of free content to the game. We now have emblems, voices, insignias, all kinds of challenges and things that were not in when the game came out, but have made their way in post-launch, and it's a great way to keep people playing. Great addition to which I can't wait to see what they do with them in Titanfall 2. I also want to say great community support. Abby, who runs the Titanfall Twitter page, I remember when the Titanfall was coming out, I had enough money for an Xbox One, but I didn't want to buy one because I was hoping they were going to come out with a Titanfall Collector's Edition. I kept asking Larry Herb if they were going to do a Collector's Edition for the Xbox One, never got a response. So I started asking Respawn, and sure enough, their team responded and told me, just get the regular Xbox One, there's no Collector's Edition coming. I immediately leaped on it, got my Xbox One, never regretted the decision. I even got the cool Titanfall controller, so that I think is great when the dev can just come out and talk to the community on an individual level and just answer their questions like that. It's a really great thing to have with the dev, and I'm really glad Respawn has that connection with their community. I feel like if I hit them up right now with a question, they'll respond to it as soon as they can, provided they're allowed to. Next thing I want to talk about is the network. Now, I don't know if this is too much of a Titanfall thing or a Titanfall Xbox Live thing, considering I'm playing on the Xbox Live, but my time on the PC was pretty smooth as well. Overall, Titanfall's network is solid. I do not have issues of horrendous lag or feeling like I shot the other guy first. 9 times out of 10, I feel like when I shoot a guy or he shoots me, it was how it was supposed to go down. The only few issues I've ever seen were just random times where the nuclear explosion may have got me when I argued that it probably shouldn't have hit me or things like that, or being stepped on. But for the most part, Titanfall's network is very solid, which is a very important thing to have in a first-person shooter. I cannot stress that enough. You do not want a first-person shooter that has a lot of network errors or issues like Battlefield 4 at its release. Titanfall has been a great online smooth experience. Not only has it been such a great online experience, but it's also very fun to watch. There may be little pockets of where it gets boring in the videos from where I'm killing too many minions, but I've never seen a game offer such great kills like Titanfall. I don't know how many Spider-Man battles I've had on certain levels, or how I've destroyed a Titan, leaped off of it, killed an enemy pilot, and then threw a grenade at a mob of minions and killed them and moved on to the next area. The constant adrenaline rush of the game just makes it so much fun to watch when you see really good players do crazy things. I really think that's important if you Respawn wants to deliver a esport of some sort or just something that can be watched on a daily basis. The game's got to be fun to watch, and I feel like Titanfall is that. It can be very fun to watch. Just sit back and watch people play the game, provided they're good at it, and it can be an incredible experience. And this leads into my last and final point. Something I'm always big on with games. Whenever a game comes out and I start to watch videos on it, I'll watch the videos 100 times over. I know a Titanfall with both of the videos, I've watched them at least 100 times each. I really like to hype myself up for games. Star Wars The Old Republic, Titanfall, Destiny, Guild Wars 2. I really get hyped up over these games and super excited for them. 9 times out of 10, or well, I would say most of the time, or roughly half the time, they just don't live up to that hype. You have games like Star Wars which come out and which were super failures for the hype. Then you have games that come out like Guild Wars 2 which pretty much meet the hype for the most part. But Titanfall was one that I felt came out and delivered 100% on the reasons why I hyped it up. If you go back and you watch the videos that we were shown, that's what we got. Everything in those videos was delivered on. We were not given false hope about things that never made it into the game. We were given these gameplay videos of this is what you're getting, and that is what we got. And it's great that Respawn was able to deliver this, because I've played so many games over the years where so many things get promised, and then when the final game comes out, they're nowhere to be found. Destiny. All jokes aside though, Respawn knocked it out of the park with Titanfall, in my honest opinion. I think a lot of other people would agree with me that Titanfall did deliver on its hype of what it promised. Well guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any comments or anything, please leave them down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to do that. As always, I want to issue a big thank you to Respawn for delivering such a great game. I cannot wait for Titanfall 2. I am not done with Titanfall coverage. I think I'm going to cover the game as much as possible. I will be covering Titanfall 2 news as it comes out, so if you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know and I will keep up with that. If there's anything else you guys want to see, just let me know. Leave it in the comment section. I'll be able to read it or whatever. Feel free to watch the rest of the video. Wolf out.
Stay focused and don't let up. All units, this is Tech 6. They're crashing the insurgents. The battle's almost over.
Warning, threat level high. Enemy Titan down. A friendly Titan is protecting your target. Damage core online. Warning, a hostile pilot is attached to the HUD. Recommending this farm and remove the threat manually. Enemy Titan down.
Tech 6 all ground forces. The situation is under our control. Well done.